Think of the treasures our forebears passed down. Books, furniture, tableware, a quilt or an old photo album. What if heirlooms came not in the solemn reading of a will, but as part of the green nature grows all around us? Spend some time in a world today where gardens grow grandfather clocks, grandma's cornbread recipe, a garnet ring, and maybe even a grand piano. The cedar chest is just a cedar tree that decided to skip the trunk and go straight to the storage solution. Welcome to the literal family tree, where your ancestry isn't a paper trail, it's a botanical harvest. The details are still pretty fuzzy, but the physics suggests that the bees have managed to somehow tap into the trappings and the actual consciousness of people around them, and then pollinate so trees can reassemble things through a localized resonance in the soil. The fruits of this labor can take many forms. Sometimes parts of a tree take on the characteristics of objects. Other times things grow fully formed and just drop like fruit. Sometimes the tree grows around an heirloom. Things can be stationary or fully operational and in any space or season. We've rented some wheels to get around this gamut. This limb recently came crashing down, but the family portrait was saved by a bit of moss and leaves. The legacies can be great or small. A house or land itself. Or a tiny jewel. This gives new meaning to the phrase tree rings. But imagine the insurance claims. A squirrel stole my inheritance is a valid reason for a payout. Unfortunately, the skill of the bequeathers doesn't usually make it through the transfer. Sometimes the trees themselves are the treasures. Gardening involves a lot of polishing. To get a high yield, you have to fertilize with silver polish and a bit of nostalgia. Harvest season is very lucrative. Instead of a bushel of peaches, you might get a set of pearl earrings and a very old fountain pen. But be careful what windfall you wish for. You might just end up with something you'll regret.
Some sponge cake?
Good luck finding a use for your great-great-grandfather's patent for pneumatic musical boots. Or this inflatable collar to keep from nodding off. Or an automatic page turner for bedtime reading. or a soup-cooling spoon. And then there are inventions whose purpose has been lost to time. And sometimes the bees and trees mix up objects or materials. A quilt wedding dress is a niche look, but sometimes it's a happy accident, like Grandma's quilt and Grandpa's chess set. This thing doesn't know whether it's a music box or a set of silver and crystal. This rattan motorcycle is surprisingly easy to handle. We've learned to cherish our gardens. Every leaf is a memory and every branch is a birthright. Sometimes the forest ends up reclaiming things, though they can make a nice family project if the timing is right. In the end, we all return to the roots, but we pass on more than just the physical. Keep it all polished. You're part of the legacy.